Break that gets the purists revved up. These are two of the best passing teams in the league.
And that translates to two of the smartest teams in the league. Both squads like to spread the touches and keep everyone involved on offense.
Now here's Olynyk. And Thomas has it in the corner. To the middle. Here's Horford. The rebound by Turner. And for the Pacers, they come in off a great outing against the New York Knicks. Teague. The shot's good on the assist by George.
Tell you what, guys, you've just got to give Teague a lot of credit for his focus. Very poised under pressure.
Green with the ball. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. The kick out to Crowder. Horford with the screen on George. Shot by Crowder, no good. Got a piece of it. Crowder against George. Shoots over Crowder. The rebound by the Celtics. They went to Indiana for their last meeting with the Pacers and came out with a win.
And the last time these two met, they were able to get a big win because of that bench production. Second unit might be a factor in this one as well.
And you know what? If they run away with this game like they did in that one, I'd expect to see plenty of minutes again for the guys coming off the bench.
Now Stuckey after Isaiah Thomas missed from long range. Stuckey kicks to George. And he's good on the three ball.
Cannot let George get his feet set out on the perimeter. He'll bury it.
Green deciding where to go with it. Pass to Thomas. Here's the teardrop. And that's 2 points on the layup.
You know, you've got to have the floater in your bag if you're a little guy because it negates the size advantage most defenders are going to have on you.
Stuckey passes to George. And here is Teague. Just 5 to shoot. Outside for George. Fires the three. George missing again. For Boston, they've gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. Back to Thomas. This one for 3. That one falls. His second basket of the game. He's now 2 for 3.
You know, this guy can beat you off the dribble. He can beat you off the catch. IT's just a hard guy to defend.
George against Crowder. And he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
And now the first timeout called here for Boston. Monte Ellis checked in for the Pacers. Celtics also with a sub. Smart's checked in. Thomas deciding where to go with it. Green finds Horford. Banked in off the glass.
And that's Horford for you. I mean, that's what he does. He's a guy who brings toughness and great concentration to what he does in the paint.
Now, here is George. His last outing, he had 24 points. Pass to Teague. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Can't hit from in close. Teague against Thomas. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Pacers have gone 50% from the field, hitting 3 of 6 since the opening tip. And it's slammed in by Turner.
Seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision excellent.
Outside Thomas. 1:51 left to play in the first quarter. Olynyk sets a screen for Smart. Just 3 to shoot. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Horford no luck.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D, just enough to keep him out of rhythm.
Now here's Stuckey. Scoreless thus far.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Smart passes to Thomas. Horford dishes to Olynyk. Pass to Thomas. Jacks up a 3. And it's Ellis with the rebound. Indiana leading. George from deep three-point land. They get it back. The second effort. Here's Turner. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And a lot gets said about Turner's defensive impact, but he's been cultivating his offensive game as well, becoming a bigger threat in that regard.
Take a break. 2 shots.
The first one falls, and some changes here for the Pacers. Young's checked in for George, and Robinson III comes in for Rodney Stuckey. And it's Brooks in for Jeff Teague. And a new group in for the Celtics. Zeller, he's checked in for Horford. Crowder comes in for Olynyk. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Gerald Green. And it's Rozier in for Isaiah Thomas. Both free throws good from Turner.
Well, he's come through for them at the line today, and you love having a big fella who's so capable on his free throws.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Brown the pass to Zeller. It's rebounded by Indiana.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Yeah, I like the way they're setting the tone. Really playing with a lot of energy here at the start.
Three-pointer, Brooks. No good on the shot. And so the first quarter is in the books. Pacers lead by 4. And we'll get things started in the second quarter when we return. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And when you consider how the Pacers are doing, guys, what do you think?
Aggressive at running guys to the backboard. You could tell it was part of their game plan coming in.
Yeah, and you know, when a team establishes an edge on the glass early, it really sets things up for the rest of the game.
Ellis outside. Back to Brooks. Yes, and it's Ellis picking up the assist. Brooks has got the second quarter going with the first basket of the period for the Pacers. Outside Rozier. Pass to Crowder. Smart on the wing. Zeller setting the pick for Smart. Now here's Zeller. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Good defensive work there by Young. It's Ellis on the wing, guarded by Smart. From deep, Brooks. Crowder pulls it in. Celtics trail by 6. Outside, Smart. Pass to Rozier. Back to Smart. Stolen by Ellis. Oh, and here we go. Ellis has got it. The fast break chance. Here's Niang. Good work defensively by Crowder. The Celtics shooting 23% from the field. That's not going to get it done. Robinson against Brown. There's the drive and the dunk by Brown.
And this young kid, Brown, is an incredible athlete. I mean, part of why his teammates encourage him to attack the rack like that.
Now here is Robinson, still without a basket. Ellis outside, over Smart, and that one's good. Ellis has got the lead up to 6 now for the Pacers. And with Kevin Durant joining the Warriors, Clark, they look like one of the greatest teams ever assembled, at least on paper.
Absolutely. I mean, they've got an unbelievable roster of talent. But I think they've got to win it all before we mention them among the all-time great teams, Kevin. I mean, the 86 Celtics, the 96 Bulls, or even the 01 Lakers. They've got some work to do to be in that category. You look across the league, so many games are won or lost at the foul line.
Indiana shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And I think this is a strength of this team. Solid numbers at the line across the board, 77% collectively.
And guys, that's really an upgrade over how they shot last season. Not a huge upgrade, but an upgrade nonetheless.
Indiana making some changes. Turner's checked in for Young, and Georgia subbed in for George Niang. The Celtics also changing it up. Olynyk comes in for Jay Crowder, and it's Isaiah Thomas in for Rozier. Robinson hits them both. Celtics trail by 6. Now a timeout called by Boston.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And I think this timeout, guys, is where you draw up some plays that are guaranteed to create some high percentage shots.
Already a lot of talk about who's going to take part in the three-point contest this season, and here's a look at the players most likely to make it.
And so many great shooters in the NBA these days, and these guys, quite frankly, the best of the best. I wouldn't be surprised if we see a scoring record broken in this year's competition.
You look at George. There are a few players ahead of him in the voting, but if he holds on to his spot at number 5 on that list, he'll have a place in the three-point contest waiting for him.
And if anything, I bet he moves up the list. I mean, how could you not have this fella taking part in this contest? He'll be there.
And it's going to be an exciting showcase this year. Some incredible shooters, that's for certain. We'll keep you updated as we find out more.
Yeah, I think we're in for a real treat. I think the increased importance of the three-point shot in today's game has really shined a light on the talent, precision, and really the wow factor of how these guys can drill the long ball.
And that one falls for Smart.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win.
Second free throw, no good.
Great atmosphere in this building tonight. The fans were primed for this game.
Ellis surveying the D. Robinson on the wing. Wants to get it to Turner, and does. Indiana needs to get a shot off. And Robinson gets it to go on the assist by Turner. Robinson's got 5 points so far.
And it seemed like they couldn't get anything to fall in that opening quarter, but you can just feel the momentum starting to shift.
Yeah, things are starting to look up. I mean, they're making amends for that slow start, finding a rhythm right now.
Brown with it. Robinson picks him up from deep. Thomas, his shot is good, scores his 3rd basket in 6 tries, shooting 50%.
And Thomas's shooting form is well refined and pretty efficient. He's excellent at shooting the 3 ball when he's in rhythm.
Now here is Robinson. He has 5. Here's George. Rebound by Olynyk. And it's Smart with the ball for the Boston Celtics. Trailing by 5. Thomas against Brooks. And Thomas, here we go.
You know, that's a skill Thomas has mastered. Driving the lane, drawing the foul, using his body to get defenders to foul him and get himself to the line. And when he gets to the line, he doesn't miss many.
First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
And guys, that's an increase in his free throw percentage from last year. Maybe not a large one, but it is a little bit higher, so you've got to like that progress.
And the first one at the line is good.
You got to be crafty to succeed in this league. At 5'9", Thomas is just that, a skilled, savvy point guard.
Catching up on the changes now for Indiana. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Robinson. Stuckey comes in for Ellis. And it's Teague in for Brooks. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas. All right, Greg, the season now well underway. How often does a team surprise you with what they're able to accomplish down the stretch when it matters most?
You know, for the most part, the field of contending teams has been set at this point. Occasionally, a team makes a big trade to change their outlook, but usually what you see at this point is what you get.
And George typically capitalizes well off any pick and roll situation because he makes quick decisions and his basketball IQ is pretty high.
Now here's Thomas. He's got 10. It's Crowder on the wing. Horford with the screen on George. And that one comes up a bit short.
Something that's kept this game close is the fact that the rebound stats for both teams are almost identical.
The battle to a standstill on the boards has really been something to watch, and the game's not over yet. We'll see if one of these teams maintains more energy than the other going down the stretch.
This shot's it's not there right now. With this team leading, perhaps, let's focus on some other areas of the game.
And the call will be against Jeff Teague. That is his first foul of the game. Horford finds Olynyk. It's Thomas on the wing. Down low. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here.
Yeah, in this quarter, they've had the right approach, driving and drawing, initiating contact, create opportunities, get to the line.
Yeah, I like everything you said there, because when all else fails, if you can get to the stripe, that's really a good way to change the momentum in the game, because you get points and you also slow down the opponent because the game isn't going up and down as much.
That free throw missing.
Al Horford is a really high IQ big guy. I mean, he also does a little bit of everything for this team. He's extremely valuable.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Stuckey. No scoring in this one. Outside, George. 50 seconds left to play here in the half. Turner with a screen on Thomas. To the paint. Clock at 4. Teague for 3. And Boston with the rebound. Horford's got 5 rebounds tonight. Celtics trail by 4. And here is Thomas. He had an 18-point outing in the last game against Memphis.
And made a big mark at the free throw line as well. He got himself to the stripe a lot and cashed in when he had his chances.
Stuckey dishes to Young. Young, a screen on Thomas. Stuckey for 3. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
How about that one? A perfect finish to the half for them to tack another 3 points onto their lead.
And so it's Indiana bringing the quarter to a close with a 7-point lead. They've been playing some ferocious defense. We'll return shortly.
Checking out Boston. A bit of a downward trend for them. Still a lot of games to play, but I don't see too much cause for
And talking about our game now, a very solid first half for the Indiana Pacers. Thanks for joining us.
we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Nice game. Great performance by Isaiah Thomas.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
And you know what? I'll be interested to see just how much he's got left in the tank. That first half had to take a lot out of it.
Inside, here's Young. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That one on Olynyk.
Just one moment where Young catches you the wrong way, and he'll find his way to the free throw line.
The Pacers have been solid at the line so far. 4 for 4. And the first one drops. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Here's Green. A beautiful reverse layup. Green's got his first points in this one.
Guys, that is concentration right there. Love how Green stayed in control and focused on the task at hand.
Pass to George. Teague drives in. Rebounded by the Celtics. Left side, Crowder. Outside, Thomas. Back to Crowder. And here is Thomas. Fires from way outside. The rebound by Young.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
You know, guys, I think he's got confidence to shoot it from anywhere, but he could have gotten a better one than that.
Celtics trail by 6. Pass to Green. Turner against Horford. Thomas with it. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That one on George.
And although Thomas is a generous 5'9", he does not fear anybody. I mean, he takes it up strong. We'll see if he can cash in at the line here.
Shooting 2.
The first free throw is good. Both free throws good from Isaiah Thomas.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game.
And they've made a living off of their opponent's mistakes. Top 10 in the league in terms of points off turnovers.
And touching again on their opponent's points per game average, they have held everyone in check so far this season. There is never a drop in their intensity on defense. Turner with a screen for George. And once again off the mark by Indiana.
And they start the second half with 3 straight misses.
Thomas passes to Green. Horford kicks to Green. Pass to Thomas. Over Teague. Thomas, no luck.
Very surprising that he came away empty there, especially given room to operate.
Here's Stuckey. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Celtics trail by 4. Outside, Crowder takes a 3. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
That's 1 for their first 4 to start the second half.
T kicks to Stuckey. Thomas against T. Rebound Boston. Horford's got 7 rebounds in the game. And so it's Crowder with it. He'll bring it up for Boston. In the second half, they've only given up 1 basket coming from the free throw line. Pass to Horford. Over T. It's Crowder on the wing. From outside, off the mark. Pacers leading by 4. Here's T. Turner looking around. Back to Teague. Young, a screen on Thomas. Teague for 3. Good on the triple. Teague's got his second bucket tonight.
If you give Teague enough room out there beyond the arc, he won't hesitate to make you pay.
Timeout called the Celtics.
And Kevin, he saw his guys just a little sluggish out there. Oftentimes a timeout like this allows you to kind of just reset.
Some changes for Indiana. George Niang, he's checked in for Young. Robinson comes in for George. And it's Ellis in for Rodney Stuckey. The Celtics also changing it up. Jaylen Brown's checked in for Crowder. Smart comes in for Green. And it's Rozier in for Isaiah Thomas. On defense, the Pacers. 7-point differential. Brown outside. High arcing shot, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
And we saw this with Brown in college. Just has that knack for drawing fouls.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Shoot 2.
And he knocks down the first one.
Brown's potential really is exciting. I mean, he has the talent, I think, to be a dominant force in this league one day.
And Brown drops them both.
And even though they're down, they are putting on a show at the free throw line.
Yeah, they're making the most of their opportunities at the stripe, and they'll need to keep it up to take the lead.
Teague, the pass to Turner. No good on that one. Celtics trail by 5. Outside, Smart. 1:37 left in the third quarter. Left side, Brown. Shot clock at 6. Over Robinson. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Outside for Robinson. On the wing, Turner. Another shot. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
I think he knew this was going to get physical, and he was ready for it.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far. And he makes the first. Tyler Zeller's checked in for Kelly Olynyk. That one is no good. Celtics trail by 6. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Looking here at some numbers for Horford. He showed up every night and some noteworthy performances over the last month. He's putting up about 12 points a game, 7 rebounds, and 2 assists. Even though his numbers have been more than solid, I think he'll want to step his game up to another level.
Yeah, and you know, on paper, those numbers are terrific. Most players would be thrilled with those numbers, but as good as they are, I know this guy expects more of himself.
No good on that one. Stewart's checked in for Miles Turner. Good on the second free throw.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Ellis against Smart. Now T. He's got 5. Pass to Stewart. Outside for Robinson. Outside Teague. Here's Niang. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
Definitely saved a layup with that foul, and he'll make him earn them from the line, and that's what you want to see.
Free throw good. Niang. Parker's checked in for Indiana. Brooks comes in for Teague. The Celtics also with a sub. Burks, he's checked in for Al Horford. Niang hits them both. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. Pass to Burks. Back to Smart. Burks, a screen on Ellis. Back to Burks. Good, and Smart gets the assist.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Now, here is Robinson. Ellis, the pass to Parker. And it's blocked. And it goes out of bounds. That one is off Zeller. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And that has got to help the morale of this team. Let's see if that sets up a run here.
And here's Ellis for 3. And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Indiana out in front, up by 5. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ballgame. So Rozier will bring it up for the Celtics, trailing by 5. Smart deciding where to go with it. Here's Zeller. Knocked away. Stolen by Robinson. 3-on-3. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Smart. Celtics trail by 5. Pass to Brown. Zeller with it. Can't connect from short range. Outside Robinson. Screen by Niang. And Boston with the rebound. The Celtics call time.
appears that he's in a lot of pain, and they call the timeout, and the trainer's going to have a chance to take a look at it.
The Pacers making a switch here. Stewart's checked in. Celtics also with a sub. Jennings is checked in. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hi, Kevin. Well, the head coach for the Celtics talked to his team during the break. Now, he begged his guys to get after it on the break. He said, let's keep up the tempo, guys. You know how dangerous we are on the break. Be confident with the ball. Take risks. Move it, guys.
Okay, David, thanks. Burks kicks to Rozier. Robinson against Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Launches it. No good. Shot missing. Indiana leading by 5. Brooks dishes to Ellis. Robinson passes to Stewart. Now Niang. Floats one up, and it's denied. And that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Boston making a switch here. Powell's checked in. We've gone about a minute and a half into the fourth quarter. Here's Stewart. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And finally, someone scores.
Yeah, it's been a defensive battle to say the least, partner. Good to see at least somebody got the ball in the basket. Finally.
It's Powell on the wing. There's a good screen. Brown outside. Boston again missing. Pacers leading by 7. Robinson on the wing. He's covered by Brown. Pass to Brooks. Paul George, he's checked in for the Pacers. Thomas checked in for the Celtics. Brooks against Thomas. Now here's Brooks. Guarded closely. 3 on the clock. And that one's good. George.
Seems effortless for George, that quick release of his.
Celtics trail by 10. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Back to Thomas. Over Brooks. And another miss by Boston.
You know, I wouldn't be surprised if he gets yanked soon. I mean, that's how bad his shot selection has been.
Ellis kicks to Brooks. Lob pass to George. And George with the stuff.
Impressive mobility right there from George. He's fantastic at finding that space off the pick and roll.
The Celtics call time.
They're trying to stem the tide here.
Yeah, you know, they had to do something, anything to stop this run. You can't just let it go on any longer.
So an entirely new group in now for Indiana. Miles Turner, he's checked in for George Niang. Young comes in for Robinson. Rodney Stuckey's checked in for Monte Ellis. And it's Teague in for Aaron Brooks. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Al Horford, he's checked in for Zeller. Kelly Olynyk comes in for Burks. Crowder, he's checked in for Jaylen Brown. And it's Green in for Rozier. Horford the pass to Green. Pass to Thomas. With some arc, Olynyk has the open look. That one's off, still out of sync. And so it's Teague with it. He'll bring it up for the Indiana Pacers. The 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. And now, David Aldridge has an update for us on Marcus Smart. What's new there, David?
Well, guys, I had a minute to catch up with the Celtics head athletic trainer. He told me that he bruised his rib. He's got a pretty good mark there, and he is really feeling it. Right in the heart of the schedule, this is a major blow. the coaches are going to find out a lot about their team. Guys?
All right, David, thank you. Hopefully everything works out for him.
Yeah, the offensive skills Thomas has are really outstanding, unreal. So many tricks he has in his bag.
Pacers leading by 10. There's 1:59 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Pass to Teague. On the wing, George. No good with the triple.
Yeah, and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Now, here's Thomas. Launches a three. Drops in the tray. Thomas got it back down to single digits for the Celtics.
That's a soft, sweet-looking J there. Thomas lets the ball roll nicely off his fingertips.
Stuckey outside. Back to Teague. Here's George. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And you know, George is a tough cover. The length, the range, smooth athlete, very difficult to match up with.
And he does get the second one. And that stretches their lead to 8. Boston's gone into a funk from downtown in the fourth. Only one of their 5 3-pointers has found the bottom of the bucket. Thomas, no good.
Well, you know, stopping him is never easy to do, but the defense was strong there.
Stuckey outside. Back to Teague. Here's George. And that comes off the assist by Jeff Teague.
Guys, I think this is a game they have to feel good about as we wind through the final moments here in what looks to be a solid win for Indiana.
And they're fully in control now, but there were some tense moments, I thought, for them throughout this game.
Listen, they certainly weren't coasting despite what the score looks like. I love the way they came together, though, when everything started to look a little dire and really put the hammer down.
And you can mark this one down in the W column. It'll mark their 23rd of the season.
And after dropping game 1 in this matchup, they managed to take the second of a 3-game season series. No question, that's a morale booster.
And, partner, it sets up what should be a fantastic finale to the season series. Major bragging rights on the line that night.
And we watched one guy all night long, guys, and looking at the stats just confirms what a dominant game he had. What a night tonight it was for George.
Yeah, and he was relentless, nonstop energy. I mean, he just never slowed down or turned off.
.54 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And the wide open shot from Crowder, and a miss there on the triple.
Tell you what, the defense was lucky there. I mean, leave him that open from range, he'll typically knock it down.
And the shot is good from Stuckey.
And credit the whole team. It was a focused, concerted effort to put this one away.
Yeah, what a time to put the hammer down. Any hope of a comeback diminished.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Isaiah Thomas. And both free throws good for Thomas. They're this close to putting it away.
Yeah, they don't need to do anything special. Just take time off the clock.
5 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's Parker. Rebounded by Smart. Burks on the wing from past the arc. So no problem for Indiana as they get the win. Even early on in this one, it seemed like they were happy to be playing at home tonight.
And it makes a big difference. And once they started to really play in rhythm, you never felt like they had any doubts as to whether or not they were going to win.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching this presentation of the NBA on 2K Sports. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.